Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we've got a very special game for ourselves. We're going to watch the very highest skill possible in BFME2 ever. There's no better game than this. It doesn't get any better. You guys are not ever going to see, you have never saw higher skill game than this is. So I'm going to try to talk you through it and explain to you the genius, that these guys are showing off in this game, basically. So we have the general, the unstoppable force, right here in the bottom right corner, and against him Netput, the immovable object of this game. So both players are going with their mediocre builds. We have the tunnel that produces exactly 25 because the guy is just, way too good. 25 tunnel, and look at that chisel, another 25 tunnel. Nothing less you could expect from these guys. And he's going for a double cave. On the other hand, General is going for this triangle of slaughterhouses that will create like a very special psychological boundary for the opponent that will think that he cannot actually touch these slaughterhouses, even though he might be able to, but it looks like he can't. This is very advanced, and also you might think that it is a mistake to have the orc bits produce the orcs, towards the fortress, but actually there's a very deep thought to this. Obviously, he's preventing his orc bits being camped by archers here, so that he can still produce his orcs and they will not be getting shut down by anything that camps outside here. Very advanced mechanics here. He's going for another slaughterhouse, perfectly hidden here. Anything that will go this way will not have vision of this. Just amazing. That is exactly how you should do it. Also, the goblin warriors, they will usually run this way, so this slaughterhouse will stay untouched, and he's already taken down these goblin warriors with his archers. Okay, they are. You see how good these guys are? Like, they're even using the neutral warclare to help them out. Positioning here is just perfect from both of these guys. Alright, Maru is sending some orcs to the top, but Netput, he's not getting caught off guard, okay? Like, this guy is the real deal. He already has a tunnel here in the bottom, already harassing this slaughterhouse. That was obviously placed so that he would see this kind of stuff coming, so now he knows it a couple seconds later, which makes all the difference when it comes to people of this skill level. And as you see, he already is sending these orc archers to... You could think that it was a mistake to move them like this and not, straight up for these guys. But he was anticipating another wave here. Although Netput was already thinking, a step ahead, and he did not send anything else. He was like, okay, this is enough. These guys are going to take down one of your OG slaughterhouses, and that's it. So, Maru was thinking one step ahead, but Netput already 2 steps ahead. So a little victory for him, right there. Alright, so we have some spiders coming up, and also Netput has, or a general has chosen his land. He was saving it so that he could cover his opponent's land in case he used it, but he used Warchant, so now he's free to use his own land, and he knows that Netput cannot cover it in the next couple of minutes at least. And another next level strategies right here is creeping works with orc archers and orc warriors. That is very bullshit. Like you would think that you don't want to commit so many units to take down Warclare, because you might need those units to defend. But Maru is so good that he knows he can afford this, you know. So very crispy play right there, very crispy. And at the same time he's taking down this top layer, and this is all part of the strategy obviously. These guys walking all the way, it's absolutely fine. Alright, Warchant missing these archers is actually also very high level mechanics, because if Maru does not see the archers are Warchanted, he thinks that he can win the fight, but as you see he can't. So another very high level play from Netput right here. I know that you guys are thinking that, you know, that was a mistake and stuff like that, and he could have done better, but no, he couldn't. He's done the very best that he could have. And alright, orcs and archers taking down the troll, whilst spider riders are coming for them. Very high level there. Let's move to the mid lane, or to the middle part of the map. We already have Nazgul out for general, and these spikes, they just intimidated Netput's top part of the map, and then he came back to creep the Warclare. So he was just buying some space over there for his you know, for this force to come and do some damage. So Netput is actually under a decent amount of pressure, but he is getting his spider riders. He might want to have some more of them, and he's got a gore kill out, so very important little hero that will definitely provide him with some extra firepower for his army. And also the leadership is very useful on level 4. And the totem, that's I think that the totem can actually cover a little part of the land. It's like this radius, so if he puts it here, then he covers like this radius around the cave. Alright, these spikes are going to take down Systematic Cave Troll. Alright, General is on 700 command points, whilst Netput is on 600. So slight lead there for our Mordor player. And we have another Nazgul, because this one is on level 1. The previous one was on a higher level, if I remember that right. I think that he sacrificed the previous Nazgul to give Netput sort of like a fake advantage, you know. Like he sacrificed it, then Netput thinks, oh right, he lost his Nazgul, now I can attack. And Maru is like, no, I have another Nazgul, you can't attack. And yeah, this is very intimidating to watch, because I wouldn't want to face any of these players myself with this high level of strategies and tactics and these little tweaks that they do It's pretty crazy. And during the fight, these guys are taking down the work layer. Okay, how efficient does that get? Alright. During all of this, he finds his time, his APM to micro these orcs to creep these orcs. That's pretty amazing to me. And he won the fight. He pushed him back. That is some next level micro right there. He's got all of his 3 Nazguls. He's keeping Goblin at bay in the middle part of the map. And meanwhile, he is sending a huge force on the bottom part of the map. Right here, these guys, okay, you might think this is a mistake, right? He's not taking the money, blah blah blah. No. This is how it should be. He's having his time. He's waiting for a perfect moment to grab these chests of treasure, so that it gives him the maximum potential to get, you know, the tech switch or the hero that he might need at the exact time. No mistakes there. No mistakes, boys. Just plans. Everything is planned here. Alright, he's taken down this spider pit, seems like. But he's going to be sacrificing quite a lot for it, but obviously it's still worth it because it takes Goblin too much time to get up his spider pit and upgrade it and get his spider arrows out. And that is a motherfucking Felbeast, boys. So we have 3 Nazguls for our model player, Felbeast, and the army composition of Orc Archers, Orcs, and Pikemen. So this sort of like mid-game composition with what's it called? Industry going on here. This farm produces 81 resources per couple seconds. That's pretty crazy. It's a lot of money for our model player. And Netpool appears to be under a lot of pressure, but considering how good he is, I'm pretty sure that he will do at least a little comeback and show us that he can still bite. Like this Shelob. Alright. Shelob screaming, but Nazguls don't give a fuck. They're Nazguls are dead. You can't scare dead men. And that's a barrage going down on Netput's fortress. So it kinda seems like Mordor is getting the edge here. And he really is. Okay. So that was the unstoppable force against the immovable object, and it seems like the unstoppable force has moved the, after all, not so immovable object. Okay, very good game, very high skill level. I hope that I've explained all the little tweaks in the game that you guys have seen and might not have recognized how high skill level they were. And see you next game, boys.